break down, react, and review Ben Platt singing Waving Through a Window from Dear Evan Hansen. So, let's sing something. La la la! If you are new to my channel, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon. My channel teaches you how to sing. Yay! Today I'm going to go over the vocals of Ben Platt as he's singing Waving Through a Window. Now, I have heard Ben Platt singing. I heard him sing in a video I did recently with him and Lin-Manuel Miranda. I really hope so. It's a long name, you guys. The dude from Hamilton, who's amazing. And you guys then suggested that I do more Ben Platt because that video made me totally cry like a baby. And you're like, yeah, you should watch more of him because you will cry. So I'm hoping I don't cry, but I do hope that I'm getting slightly emotional in it. We'll see, you know, my makeup, you know, all yeah, no. Also, just like any other video, if you would like a free voice lesson with me, all you need to do is screenshot this video, post it up on Instagram, tag Songs from a Suitcase, comment below when you do it. Each week, I pick one winner to get a free voice lesson with me live here on YouTube.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned.
Okay, so I have heard this song before. I've not seen this performance, but I know I've heard this song before. I think I helped a student sing it like a long time ago. But regardless of that, beautiful, just beautiful. I love that he's taking the time to really dig into character and then deliver the lines within that character, not just sing it out. He's taking that space in between. It's like even the breath is part of the music.
Step out of the sun because you've learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window.
Okay, so again, I haven't seen this musical before, but I get from him a character that's a little bit shy and a little bit more turned in, and I feel like his character is developing and growing and expanding as the song is getting more bold. Vocally wise, he's doing the same thing. He's really subtly bringing in the vocals in the beginning, kind of telling the story, and then now he's putting a little more volume behind it. I love that. Waving through a window. He's purposely flipping into his falsetto. It does an interesting facial expression, but maybe that works with his character. I don't quite know, but he's definitely popping it up there because you can kind of see his face when he does it.
Do you like to sing? Then you should join my Facebook group. We go live with vocal warm-ups, singing Saturdays, warm-up Wednesdays, and even our monthly group challenge with all sorts of prizes. Click the link in the description below and join our creative community of singers just like you.
Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me?
Oh, he just looks so nervous.
We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong, but every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned.
So what's interesting is I have seen him sing before, and he was a totally different character. I I'm slightly blown away at how well he's doing this kind of quirky, shy, drawn in, it almost seems like he's not quite all there. He's slightly in fantasy land in some ways, if you could say it that way. Like, I really like what he's doing. As a character, I had no idea. He's just totally different than what I've seen before.
Step out of the sun, because you've learned, on the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window.
Okay, so the first time he did it, waving, which is excess air in a falsetto, waving. This time when he did it, waving, he definitely brought the vocal cords more together. How you can do the difference with it is before you can do like a whisper tone or do a huh and H before you sing and continue that H in. With this version where it's a little more chord and drawn together, you can practice it kind of like a cartoon, waving, and then open up, waving through a window. And that'll give you, it'll start to give you a little bit of that mixed kind of higher belt, more ping that he has there.
I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waiting through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waiting? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even...
So that is beautiful what he just did right there. He just sang the exact same line 4 times. And as you're listening to it, you probably, I mean, some of you super follow, but you probably didn't even necessarily realize it because he delivered each one gradually bolder than the other, which makes, as the listener, you're still very well entertained and you're still really well pulled in because he's adding a little more volume, a little more, and then a little more grit and a little more volume and a little more, and it just, each time he's just layering it in. He is just so cute. I want to take his character and put him in my pocket and take him to show and tell. He's just adorable.
Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waiting through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waiting through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waiting back at me? Is anybody waiting?
So that's that ping again. Sorry, I'm a little bit fixed on the fact that he's just totally different than what I know of. And I'm like spacing out into it. It's probably a good thing. That's a good thing then. That means like I'm like, waving. He's definitely pinging and bringing it out. He's also opening up his mouth really well. He sits down into it, even though character-wise he's kind of all over the place. He's still sitting really well down into these notes. And his character also has a little bit of a flip within it, but I know for sure that is his character, and that is not how he would normally sing because I've heard him sing totally different before. My free downloadable cheat sheet on how to sing like Ben Platt. Click here for my playlist of musical theater reactions that I've done, and if you are a singer, come hang out with me in my Facebook group. The link is down below, and I will see you in the next song. La la la!